What's your name?
I'm Gavin Ledford, and I go to North Murray.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Crandall.
Okay. You ran the Healthcare Classic before?
Yeah, 3 times.
3 times, and what was that like? What's the Healthcare Classic like to you?
Well, it's more of a race, but a little less pressure. Just have fun.
And what kind of, and you've done a lot of races before. Okay, what makes the Healthcare Classic different? What did you notice about it?
More people I knew, and like a little less, more friendship than competition.
Right, so kind of you have your elite athletes up at the front, and then you have your walkers that are really looking to you guys to lead the race and show them a good time as well.
It's
Okay,
pretty much fun for everybody.
great. So I suppose you got to be really healthy to be a good runner, right?
Can be.
Yeah. So what do you sort of do to make sure you stay healthy and take care of yourself?
Just stay active about as much as I can and watch what I eat, take care of my body.
Great. What sort of advice do you have to other student athletes or even non-student athletes into getting started with running or just a physical activity that suits them?
Just start somewhere, pick something you like, and if it don't hurt, you ain't doing it right.
Great, thank you. Who are you? Tell me your name.
Kayla Webb,
Okay, and where do you live and go to school?
Jasper, Georgia, and I go to North Murray.
Okay, what grade are you in?
10th.
Okay. So what do you do to stay active every day?
I pole vault.
Okay, and what sort of training, what encompasses pole vaulting, what's required?
I have to at least run a mile a day
Okay, and so why is running important?
because it helps me with good speed so I can get over my bar.
Okay, does it help sort of keep your heart rate good? And
Yes, it
give you-
keeps my stomach tight, so I have to have that good muscle strength.
Okay, so why do you think it's important for women and young females to be active? Why do you think that's important?
Because if young females are active, it inspires other females to be active and it gets them on good track.
Okay, and in pole vaulting, I sort of suppose you probably have to eat really well then as
Yes.
well.
I eat lots of fruits and vegetables.
Well, perfect. Any other words you have for young athletes out there, especially females?
Just keep trying, never give up.
All right, so what's your name?
Tino Hernandez,
Okay, and where do you live and go to school?
Chatsworth, Georgia, and go to North Murray High School.
Oh, great. So you have participated in the Bill Gregory Healthcare Classic before, right?
Yeah.
How many years have you done that? Just once?
Just once.
Tell me what it was like for you, what it meant to you.
It was inspiring for me. It helped me stay healthy. It was really fun.
Okay, was there something you noticed, and you run a lot of races, right?
Yes.
Okay, was there something different you noticed about the Healthcare Classic, kind of the crowd there, or what made it kind of stand out?
The crowd was a whole lot bigger than I usually run against. It's just kids from all over at every age.
Yeah. So those kids that are probably looking up to you and seeing how good you're doing as well. So what's kind of important for you as a runner? Why is being healthy so important?
It helps with my stamina, keeps me living strong, and just helps me with every other thing I do that involves running.
So I suppose you gotta watch what you eat a lot and make sure you're getting some really good food and fruits and vegetables.
I tell you, healthy all the time.
Okay, so what sort of advice do you have to other young athletes in trying to be healthy, and even students that aren't athletes? What sort of advice do you have regarding good health and why it's important?
Just really keeping going at it and give it all you have no matter what. And it's fun for you and healthy for you.
Well, great. Well, thanks. So what's your name?
Teddy Allen,
Okay, and where do you go to school and where do you live?
North Murray High School. I live in Chatsworth, Georgia.
Okay, and you ran the Healthcare Classic before?
Not yet.
Not yet. This will be your first year. Have you done a lot of road races? Or are you kind of involved in track, cross country?
Not do track.
Track. And what's a typical week like for you in regards to working out and then eating right? Just running a lot every day,
Running.
lots of workouts, really pretty demanding, right?
Watch what you eat.
Yeah. So what sort of advice do you kind of have for kids that maybe want to start running or start being healthy? What would they need to sort of do that? What's the best advice you can give?
Start drinking lots of water.
Okay, lots of water, maybe not as much soda or I guess Coke might be what you guys call it here. So.
And just start running a lot.
Okay.
Just running.
And maybe if they can't start running, start walking first, just little steps maybe to help build up.
Just start out slow and get better.
Okay, well, we're excited to have you at the Healthcare Classic, and good luck.
Larry Cornelius here at North Murray High School. I'm the head football coach, weightlifting teacher, and social studies teacher.
Okay. And what do you feel is important for your student athletes and non-student athletes to know about just general health?
Definitely health is lifelong learning. We always want to make sure what we're teaching them here they take after in their 20s, 30s, and as they get older, they're always constantly running, staying in shape, weightlifting, things of that nature.
Okay. And what about good nutrition? Do you see a lot of kids interested in eating healthy, or is that something that you see some of them struggling with? What are your thoughts on that?
We talk about calories, protein, fats. We track their diets. Our athletes, our football players, to make sure they're eating right. Again, trying to learn those lifelong habits.
Right. And what sort of interaction do you see between the non-athletes and the athletes? Is that something that you're trying to get the student athletes to inspire them, to let them know that they can at least start somewhere and just stick with it, or what are your thoughts on that?
Definitely. Our weightlifting classes, we have advanced weightlifting and general ed weightlifting, but if you really want to lift, it's not just for the athletes. If you just have that desire, we try to push that upon everybody, whether it be in weightlifting class or PE.
Great. Is there anything you'd like to say to your students just about being healthy, just one little to inspire them, one little line?
Being healthy means you're going to live longer.
Great. Thank you so much.